college football playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Waco, Texas, and McLean Stadium, the home of the Baylor Bears. As we see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Returner decides to field it. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Trojans offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. A change of direction. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Bears have 1st and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Toppins. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. The Bears are going to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And the Bears pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass rush gets home.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. 1st down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Now the 40. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. We're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7. And the Trojans line it up with first and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Touchdown, USC, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Dropping back, it's Toppins. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The Bears are in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. That one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Baylor, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That Right kind of execution, a long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Ball handed off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. He'll field it close to midfield. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Tight end makes the grab. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. First down here for this offense.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here,
and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears. They're setting out to try a PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Pitches to the back. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
The
defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Off the play fake on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Hurtado. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. The Bears trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Movement here from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
The key on the 3rd down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timeout. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it rip. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made over the middle. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that catch is hauled in. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Gonna run it. It's Hurtado. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains 6 after the miss. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. First play of the second half is a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Trojans. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Delivers from the pocket complete over the middle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Bears come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
First down, looking to throw the football. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Bears! To put them on top now.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board. Oh, my gosh, Chris. All he had to do was look it in, and he drops it. Let's see how that drop ends up affecting him the rest of this game.
And the return will be brought down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. What a catch! Breaks free with room to run. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, USC. What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt?
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking to throw here. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. This time it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Bears will crank up the tempo.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made, a lot of space now. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. This offense is still clicking. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Keeping it on the ground here. Fighting off the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. First down and 10 now. one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to throw it again. Caught for the receiver. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. The pass is caught. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's caught. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Bears will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. 2nd down play coming up. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And this pass is on target. Caught. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing it off the cannon. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Wants to throw it. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Bears are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Grab made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Hey, Chris, this throw does give them the lead, and what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner being brought down. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And the Trojans pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Fighting off the defender. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Trojans. And they take the lead. Fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. The ball is picked off. Touchdown, USC. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Wideouts now clustered. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Bears looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Baylor.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining. Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Southern Cal. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter.
57, Baylor, 45.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. And the offense just takes a knee here. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah,